Welcome into the Toby Foreman Show. I want to thank our sponsors for I-14 Sports, of course, Denali Roofing and the nice folks over there. Also, Modern Appliance of Killeen and the Killeen Veterinary Clinic. I want to say a big thank you to all those folks for supporting and believing in me here at I-14 Sports. And joining me is Coach Toby Foreman. It's his show. It's his hour. I'm not going to take that long, though. Just a few minutes to talk to you. Toby, how you doing?
Doing real good. Excited about the start of the season.
Yeah, and it's upon you. Believe it. I tell you, it just seems like the other day we were talking about the end of the season. Now here we are getting ready for San Angelo Central coming in here to take you on Friday night over at Leo Buckley. It's going to be a great ball game.
Yeah, it is. And I was just telling my defense coordinator yesterday, that countdown clock seemed like a couple weeks ago had about 160 days left on. Now it's got 3, so it's here, And San Angelo Central is a team that I've been able to, fortunate enough to keep on the schedule the entire time that I've been here, year 6, and they were on the schedule when I got here. And the reason for that is they're very well coached. They're going to be disciplined. And, when you get through with this game, win, lose, or draw, you know where your weaknesses are. You know where their improvements need to be. And that's what the good things are about playing a program like that has tradition. They're a playoff team year in and year out. Well,
you got some scrimmage under your belt, of course. Indoors in the bad weather at Midway, you did pretty good up there. And tell us about the guys you got coming back. I know you lost some kids to D1 programs. Omari's up in Penn State, and we got kids on the West Coast, of course, with at Oregon.
Yeah, Kamari. That's right, Kamari.
And of course we got Kamari Terrell at Oregon. So you're sending kids on to the next level, and that's what's important. You're sending these kids on to college. When we were here for signing day, it was a huge crowd of kids going on to that next level, get their education, and get to play football at the same time.
Exactly. This was year 5, and all 5 years we've sent double-digit football players to college with an opportunity to further their education as well as an opportunity to play, big-time college football. We will have 3 Power 5 kids that will be playing next year, which will be Kamari Terrell at Oregon, Amari Evans at Penn State, and Monterey Baldwin at Baylor. And so that's a huge testament to both the faculty here and the coaching staff, but more importantly the parents and those student athletes, because they've done a good job of earning the opportunity to be at that level.
Kids moving up through the system now. Tell us about your offense and your defense.
So defensively first, we got a lot of returning people on the defense side of the ball. We're been excited about this group for 2 or 3 years now. The expectations are extremely high this year, and we will lean on them early on because we are very young on offense in certain areas. Now, other areas we're not, but we're excited, about the opportunity. I always like week 1, because you get to see those young guys and how they respond to the Friday night lights. It's just different than playing on Thursday night, and scrimmaging even. The other day was awkward because we didn't scrimmage very long because we were inside. And, you had all those people there that really wasn't, even though it was a regulation field, it's just different being inside. We didn't go very long. But I'm looking forward to the opportunity to evaluate these young men this Friday. We only have 2 we only have 2 non-district games, and so you better make those evaluations quick because district game will be here week 3.
Yeah, and you've got a tough district this year with the realignment, and you've got Harker Heights out of there, but you're going to let the rest of the clean schools playing this year, and some other schools we did a lot of traveling here and there.
Yeah, that's right. UIL didn't do us any favors. Cobbers Cove, Temple, Harker Heights, Belton, all those are pretty close games, and now we'll be traveling this year to Red Oak, to Cleburne, to Granbury. Midlothian comes to us, but there's 4 opponents that are, you got to pack a lunch if you're going to go play them because it's going to be a good drive. But it'll have an opportunity. Kids will have an opportunity to go and participate and compete against other kids from other parts of the state, and I think that's pretty cool too.
Yeah, and you got a great support here at Shoemaker High School. These kids come out and support you. Program is growing. Talking about those sub-varsity with you. last week when we were talking and had all those kids come out for freshman football and almost enough for 2 or 3 teams. How's that coming along?
Well, good. We actually almost have enough for 3 teams. We probably could squeeze a third team out, but we're just going to hold with 2, mainly because there's not a lot of people around
Nobody
there.
to play.
Yeah, so there's nobody to play. We've been playing each other. But, no, we're excited about our freshman class. And the JV is, they both competed well the other day. And I'm excited about what the future holds here because there's a lot of – we literally have over 100 freshmen, and that's not the norm. It's the most kids I've had in one class since I've been a head football coach. So the future's very bright, and, again, it's a testament to the kids in our community that have stepped up and made the commitment to get better in this program, both academically and athletically.
Well, now I'm moving from the booth down to the sideline, so I want to know how many plays am I going to get to call per game?
Well, it depends on how you do. If you do a good job calling plays, I'll let you call some more. But if you don't, then not so much. You just have to take pictures.
I'm looking forward to being down there and getting some good shots of the kids and being down there with the kids because that's what I do. That's what I care about.
Well, and I will say this, and I said this last week, what you've done for the kids and the community, I appreciate. I've been here for 6 years now. And when I got here, I remember the first time you and Barry came in the office, and I inherited a team that was on a double-digit losing streak. We didn't do very well, but y'all are probably about the most positive people in the town to me. And so I latched on to you guys, but we really do appreciate, as I'm speaking for Shoemaker Athletics, myself, our football program, everything that you guys have done for us, that you've done for the community, and we're extremely glad you'll be down there on the field with us, getting a different angle of the game. You get, just don't tackle nobody, don't block anybody. But other than that, I'm glad you're going to be on the sideline with us.
I do want to borrow some protective gear from you. I want to borrow something. I've already talked to the baseball coach, and I've got a full catcher's outfit that I'll be wearing on the sideline.
Exactly.
So I'm ready for it. But as always, I ask you, what are you telling these kids before you head out on the field there at Leo Buckley? First Friday night game at Leo Buckley, taking on those Bobcats.
Well, week 1, the emotions are high. The excitement is, all over the place. But that goes away at some point after kickoff, so it's going to come down to the team that blocks and tackles the best and commits the fewest turnovers and penalties, especially early on in the season. So we can't get too high. We can't not get too low because there's going to be some good and bad things that happen throughout this game. So we've got to be even keel and do our responsibilities. And as long as we do that, we'll give ourselves an opportunity to come out with the victory.
And as Toby always says,
thank y'all for tuning in. Please come out and watch us on Friday, August 26th at 7 o'clock against the San Angelo Central Bobcats. And always, go Gray Wolves.